Hello, dear viewers. Today, I will tell you the story of a character from the new update in the Avatar world. But first things first, and let's start with the character herself. Her name is Jessie. Jessie is a wonderful, kind, sweet girl. She's creative, loves to make music. Everyone in Avatar world loves to listen to her music. She's a welcome guest at any party. And you'd think that's where we met her. But no, Jessie loves animals. We met her a few times at the pet store. But Jessie and I met a long time ago. One day, I went to a disco where all my friends were gathered. In the middle of the party, I saw a shy girl at the end of the hall. She was dressed in brightly colored clothes and looked very confused. I went over to meet her, and it turned out that she had just arrived at Avatar World and didn't know anyone here, so she felt confused. That's how our friendship began. From that moment on, we started spending quite a bit of time together. We went on walks together, and I showed her around the city, the school we all went to, the stores, the pond, and more. That's when I learned that Jessie has her own video blog. She records videos in which she tells what happened to her. In one of these videos, she confessed that she dreamed of playing for a big audience. She dreamed of becoming a singer. At that moment, I decided that I had to help her fulfill her dream. I started introducing her to all of my friends. She shared her kindness and musical magic with everyone. She had a great voice and played every musical instrument she could get her hands on. One day, the school announced that there would be a concert today. That's when I realized this was my chance to help Jessie fulfill her childhood dream. I met up with my friends and told them the plan. Everyone agreed to help me. In the evening, we all met up for a party, dancing, having fun, and having a good time. At one point, our DJ called Jessie. Jessie was surprised, and everyone else was excited. Sarah, that was our DJ's name. Sarah told Jessie that she had seen her play musical instruments, and she was sure she would be great at the DJ desk. Jessie was overjoyed that her dream had come true, and we were all happy to help her make it happen. Well, while we're all having fun at the party, I want to tell you about another character. I once met an amazing girl named Maggie. She was a real whirlwind of energy, wearing a green jumpsuit and a bright yellow cap on her head. Maggie had big yellow eyes and long green hair that seemed to sparkle brighter than anything else in the world. We made friends with Maggie right away. She turned out to be very kind and friendly. She loves to have fun and loves rides, especially trampolines. We spent the whole day together, riding rides and enjoying our adventures at Avatar World. Maggie is a real fan of all the rides. She is always at the center of the fun and loves jumping on the trampoline or riding the slides. She believes that rides make life brighter and more fun. We met Maggie at the most amazing place in this world, a fun amusement park. She was a real energetic kinetic pendulum swinger, and we soon became friends. We had fun together until it was completely dark and I walked Maggie home. Maggie loves having fun with her friends and experiencing new rides. She loves the feeling of speed and freedom that rides give her. Her enthusiasm and joy is contagious, and with her, every day is an adventure. Maggie is a real spark of energy in Avatar World. Her love of rides and fun makes this world bright and exciting. I am so glad I met Maggie and spent an exciting day with her. Maggie is so full of energy and joy and is always ready to bring fun and adventure to Avatar World. One day, while walking around Avatar World, I met a lovely girl with long pink hair, big glasses, and wearing a beautiful pink dress. It was Susan. She had the most beautiful eyes that shone with joy and kindness. We became friends with Susan right away. She was so kind and fun to be around. We explored Avatar World together, and I learned that Susan just loved ice cream. Every time we saw an ice cream store, she would glow with joy. Susan just loves yummy goodies, especially ice cream. She often goes to local stores and cafes to try new flavors. She also loves sharing ice cream with all her friends and making the world a little brighter with her kindness. Susan loves exploring the world with me, discovering new places and trying delicious treats. Her love of ice cream and other yummy treats makes her so fun and joyful. She is just contagiously happy. Susan is a real joy to all who know her. Her love of ice cream and fun makes this Avatar world even more wonderful. Her kindness and cheerfulness make every day with Maggie a real adventure. So Susan, with her love of flavor one day, when I was walking around Avatar World, I met an absolutely amazing girl named Nikki. She was the real kind soul of this world. Nikki had beautiful white wings, a huge green tail, and even a big moon on her forehead. This made her truly unforgettable and unique. Nikki always made her friends happy with her fun and joy. She loves to have fun with her friends, and together they had great adventures. Nikki's favorite thing to do is to walk in the woods and enjoy nature. She believes that nature always helps to energize her and make her happy. Nikki has always been extremely kind and outgoing. She was willing to help everyone around her. Each of her days started with a smile, and she tried to give her joy to everyone around her. Her kindness made the world a better and brighter place. We met Nikki in the most unusual place, in a clearing in the forest. She turned out to be so friendly and kind that I immediately felt we had become real friends. We spent the whole day together, and Nikki told me many interesting stories about her adventures in Avatar World. Nikki loves playing outdoors and enjoying moments of fun with her friends. She loves flying on her wings and exploring mysterious places in Avatar World. Her main hobby is communing with nature. She believes that nature always gives a lot of joy and amazing discoveries. One day while walking around town in Avatar World, I met Mike. He had bright yellow hair, blue eyes, and was wearing a blue hoodie and red pants. He had a bandage on his head. He'd banged himself while drawing graffiti. And as no surprise, we met him at the hospital when he had just gotten his head bandaged. He looked sad and upset, and I decided to meet him and offer to spend time with him. He immediately cheered up and agreed to my proposal. Mike was an amazing artist. He created incredible graffiti drawings that adorned the walls of the city. He used bright colors and brought gray walls to life with his amazing creations. Mike's main occupation is creating graffiti. He paints his masterpieces on walls and even taught his friends how to create beautiful drawings. He also loved playing outside with his friends and spending time with his family. Almost all of the drawings you'll see in Avatar World are his work. Everyone in town knows Mike and wishes he would do a drawing at their house. Because of his hobby, everyone in town knew Mike. I was very surprised to see how many people Mike knows in Avatar World. Mike loves to draw. He finds inspiration in everything around him, even simple things he sees in his own way. He enjoys solving puzzles, playing soccer, and reading comic books. He believes that art makes the world brighter and more beautiful. Mike was a talented artist who made the world brighter with his amazing drawings. His love for graffiti and creativity inspired everyone around him, and he always tried to make the world around him more colorful and interesting. And lastly, I'd like to tell you about another friend of mine. One day while I was traveling through Avatar World, I met Duke. He had such unusual long purple hair, and he was always wearing a robe. He had a stethoscope hanging around his neck, and his eyes shone with kindness and care. Duke was a doctor. He worked at the big hospital in the center of Avatar World. He loved helping people and treating them. Every day he met new patients and tried to make them feel better. One of the most remarkable facts about Duke was in his kindness. He loved people and was always willing to help. He would smile at anyone who came his way, and his good deeds made the world an even better place. Duke loves medicine and helping people. He also loves learning new things, always trying to be the best doctor he can be. His stethoscope was always with him even when he was resting, because helping people was his true calling. Duke was a true hero in Avatar World. His kindness, love of medicine, and desire to help others made this world even brighter and kinder. He was always willing to help, and his wonderful deeds inspired everyone around him.